Okay, just wanted to introduce you to the team displays we've been working on. As you can see, they are RGB. It's full color RGB, so 8-bit for each color channel, red, green, and blue. The display itself is about 2 inches wide. That's an inch wider than it needs to be. We can actually get it to 1 inch wide extrusion. This happens to be the enclosure we had on the shelf at the time, and the others can be custom made, but there's a little bit of a lead time. We chose to use the circular DIN connectors, just like the ones that are on the current displays, only because I had them on the shelf. And again, we can put any kind of connector. We can put waterproof RJ45s or any other connector that we come up with that seems to lend itself to the application. Besides the 4-inch digits, as you see, there are 5 of them. And on the back, we have the reverse displays, so FDAs can see the team numbers as well as another miniature time display on each of the team displays. The connection is 4-wire. There's 2 for power, and that can be 24 volts up to 36 volts actually, and RS485, which is twisted pair, similar to a CAN bus, just a slower speed, 9600 baud. In order to do Ethernet, I chose to go the route of having the team displays actually inherently RS485, less expensive, and in my opinion, a lot more reliable under stressful conditions, industrial conditions. So we have a Ethernet to RS485 adapter, which can actually be included in each display if we want to. We can put it right on the circuit board if you really want the Ethernet connections on there. But we think this could be at the SCC with a power supply, Ethernet in, and then RS485 and power out, and just daisy chain that with the connectors. One of the other options for hanging the team display would be the J hooks that are typically used. We can obviously put those in there. We're also trying to come up with some other mechanisms that would be a little more robust, but obviously the J hooks have worked for years, and we had no problem putting those on there. They can actually go on the back of the displays if necessary. But one thing we were thinking of for not only shock absorption, but also a little more weatherproofing, should we need it, are these sort of like a smartphone case. At Cypress, we have a lot of products that require a rubber boot. We can have these made quite quickly at different, custom made with very low tooling costs. So this would sort of go over the entire display, obviously leaving the front and the back open for viewing, but thought that might be another option, and then we would bring the connections up through it with a sort of a waterproof housing.